Download now. Available on Google Play and App Store. Gawang Pinoy! Gawang Pinoy!
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Nudge Plus.
Good morning once again. Welcome back to the National Athletics Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities, aka NAASCU. This is our second game of the day. By the way, we have a 5-game slate for you. But right now it is the Our Lady of Fatima University going up against the New Era University Hunters. As we take a look at the match at hand, the Phoenix versus the Hunters. There you have it. And of course, following this game, we have AMA University versus the Holy Angel University of Angeles, and then the University of Makati versus Enderun College. And capping off this 5-game slate are the St. Clair Saints versus the City University of Pasay. As we see it on the screens once again. So right now, this is our second game of the day. In our first game, the PCU Dolphins got the big win over the MLQU Stallions, as we've just witnessed. And before, as we take a look at the team standings.
Yeah, no, we see Olfu, Phoenix leading the pack at 5-0. They are the only remaining undefeated team together, with St. Clair, of course, and the Enderun PCU having 1 loss apiece. Itong New Era naman, who they will be matching up with, is right in the middle of the standings with a 3-2 record. And of course, we see the rest of the teams who we will be covering, and we will be talking about their respective standings here in this tournament as we go along. In this game day that we have, we are going to have the second out of 5 games, as you mentioned, with the New Era Hunters heading up against the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix.
In the meantime, we are about to start our second game. We now turn you over to our courtside correspondent, Beyonce Puspus.
Up next, we have a showdown that is set to light up this court. The Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix, even with their perfect 5-0 record, says that they're not looking at team standings. Instead, they're focusing their energy on one game at a time. Regarding their approach against the Hunters, sabi ni Coach Rivera na plano nilang tapatan at laruin ang tendencies ng kalaban. Up against them is the New Era University Hunters, a fierce contender with 3 wins under their name and a defense as sharp as their aim. They nearly defeated the 6-time champs in their game last time, holding the lead like no other team has ever done in this season. Coach Jay Agsalud shared that their strategy for this game is all about speed, toughness, doble sipag at doble ang intensity. It's fire versus grit, and the stakes are high with 2 of the league's finest battle for dominance. The game is about to kick off, so let's turn it over to our venue announcers.
And we are underway. This game between the New Era Hunters versus the Fatima University Phoenix. Fatima University in the white jerseys, while the New Era Hunters in the green and yellow. First 5 for the Fatima University Phoenix.
Of course, we have Romero, Davis, Torre, Labayan, and Texon. With for the other side naman, we have Labo, David, Lauzon, Sevilla, and Adams. And I'm looking forward itong matchup ni Adams and ni Mamadou Torre. No?
That's right.
No opening na when I covered both of them, they had pretty dominant performances. And I can't wait to see if kung sino yung mananaig dito sa dalawang foreign student athletes of both teams.
In the meantime, nothing there on the offensive thrust by the Phoenixes. And we swing back to the Hunters of New Era University. Here is Labo being hounded by Romero's. Sevilla, they go to the other side. Jumper is up, but out. Could not hit that time was Aldrich. Oh, that was a block by Adams against Mamadou Torre underneath.
Oh, just putting his hands up, now staying vertical, and he got that clean block. And actually, what I wanted to add on din, no, even though I am looking forward to this matchup between Torre and Adams, I am sort of expecting na they'll cancel each other out here in this ball game. So yung mga locals, dun din pa rin talaga ang magdedetermine how this game will fare.
Of course, on the side of the Phoenix of Fatima University, a lot will depend on Gomez and Romero. In their last game, Gomez had 13 points, while Romero had 10. In the meantime, good showing naman by the New Era Hunters, aside from their import to Hetsu Adams. No? They had 4 players in double figures. Lauzon had 13, as well as Angeles, and Manzano had 12. Also, Sevilla had 12, and Torrihetsu Adams had 10 points in their loss versus. Oh, check that, in their win versus the Holy Angel University.
A last touch there by Romero, so ball will stay with the Hunters.
Ooh.
Finally, first blood by
Right.
Labo.
Now, more than 2 minutes gone by, and we just got our first bucket of the game, courtesy of Lavo, of that outstanding inbound play by the New Era Hunters.
Oh, mukhang for the trend here in the first quarter, talagang magiging defensive battle yata ito. Both teams have more than 1 or 2 blocks already.
And yung ganung play usually, no, na inbound play na going to the alley-oop inside, usually para sa mga bigs yun eh, para sa
Yes.
front line. But at that time, Labo, who was a guard, got that alley-oop to go
Great
for the Hunters.
recognition then.
That's right. So our score is still 2-0. The Phoenix have yet to score. Romero straight away 3. Spoke too soon, as that was money for Romero of Fatima University Phoenix. Andre, of course, matagal na to, at least for the past 3 years, he has been the designated three-point shooter nitong si Coach Ralph Rivera, no, ng Fatima University. In the meantime, Aldrich David tried to answer that 3, but to no avail. And the Phoenix are running. Mamadou Torre got it inside, but they bring it back out. Kobe Davis driving and dropping. And solid interior defense being shown by the Hunters. That layup bounced out. Sorry, miss there for Lauzon.
On the other end, Mamadou Torre is still having a difficult time scoring against Adams.
I mean, the battle of the giants inside, no? And you spoke too soon that time.
Oh, just like that. Oh, the opposite always happens, no? Kung ano talaga yung sabihin ko, yung kabaliktaran na nangyayari. Good for Mamadou Torre, though.
Yeah, bad for your self-esteem.
Oh, but it's okay. It's
Okay lang yun.
unsalvageable at this point.
Right. Salvageable. Ikaw naman. Samantala, ayan, Mamadou Torre. Sinimplihan lang niya yung last point niya na yun. No? He is being crowded inside by Torre Adams. Pero yung last point ni Mamadou Torre was just a simple floater from 5 feet away. In the meantime, another turnover here by the Phoenix. Sevilla, top of the key, being hounded by Kobe Davis. Here is Labo, handoff. Now back to Sevilla, 8 to shoot for the Hunters, and Romero picks their pocket, swing to the front court. No look to Kobe Davis. Oh, good defense once again. And Mamadou Torre, welcome to my wallpaper, as he just stuffed that right back in. Oh, mama.
Adams was late on that rotation. After getting that block on Davis, Mamadou Torre was right there in the paint, and Adams was a second late, a split second late.
Right, as Adams had to help on that drive by Kobe Davis, and Mamadou Torre is taking advantage of that, the spin and the slam. Also, that was an N1 play, however, Torre missing the bonus free throw. Fatima University up 7-4, 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the first period. And that time, Mamadou Torre all fired up, and that time overplaying Torietsu Adams and causing that turnover.
Yes, great deflection from Mamadou and knocking the ball off of Adams.
Romero tries a three once again, missing this time. And that's what Kobe Davis does, those energy plays na hindi mo nakikita sa stat sheet, no?
You not only have to worry about keeping Mamadou Torre off the glass, you also have the high energy and the unlimited motor. Anthony Davis, no, it just keeps going, and you have to watch out for players like him.
Three is up and out, coming from number 13 of New Era University. Elbow three now by Texon, won't go. Torre, that offensive rebound was tapped away from his hands. The floater is good, coming from Labo.
And not an easy shot. Coming off of the screen, that one-handed push shot floater from Nablo, rather.
Labaya now rejected there, trying to sneak one in. In the meantime, we have a report from the courtside. We turn you over to Princess B.
As we can see right now in this first quarter, the New Era University Hunters are giving their all, because conversing with head coach 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 revealed that relaxation was their poison. This is one of the main challenges that the Hunters must overcome, especially with the rookies filling up almost the entire roster. But Coach J isn't too worried about this, because his team's excellent communication is something he takes pride in, as he shares about their constant and consistent team pep talks, where even the rookies' voices are given importance to. He emphasized that those players are brothers, and the Hunters isn't just a team, but a family. Eman and Kyle?
Thank you very much, Beyonce. And yes, she started off quick, no, and then very touching at the end. Parang Fast and the Furious. Bandang huli, family.
Galing. Great report there.
That's right.
Coming from Miss Beyonce. And
that's right.
Yun relaxation yung kalaban nitong New Era. You can't afford to relax, especially going against the league leader in Our Lady of Fatima University. They are 5-0 right now, together with St. Clair as the only undefeated teams remaining here in the tournament. So, of course, you want to be able to challenge yourself against the best teams, and they can't afford to relax against any team, against even the bottom dwellers of this league. So, yung complacency is something that they have to fight over.
Oh, yes.
Yung, aside from the physical obstacles, no, yung mental side talaga is where they have to put much more emphasis.
Speaking of mental side, Kobe Davis just missed 2 free throws. Konektado yun kasi sa free throws, ang laki ng percentage ng mental aspect, you know, in shooting free throws. And Kobe Davis just missed 2.
Yes, it's much more mental than physical, no? Speaking of
Right.
free throws, especially pag pagod ka na and you're trying to catch your breath. And of course, you have to be aware of the time and score as well. So sometimes there's added pressure when taking certain free throws, and that's something that's, as we saw in our first game today, free throws can make or
Oh,
break that
yes.
ball game.
Now Tristan Tolentino of the New Era Hunters is at the line for two, and that one bounces in. Good soft touch by the big guy. And second try by Tristan is also good. And I believe our score is tied. Or, if I'm not mistaken, New Era should have gotten the lead, no, after Tristan Tolentino made 2 free throws. Yes, I was correct.
Oh yes,
The
they
lead to
are,
scoreboard.
they
There you
are
go.
leading by 1.
Right.
Na-traffic lang yung
Oh.
scoreboard natin. No? Davis takes that 3, overshoots it though.
That's right. Kobe Davis has actually expanded his range. Usually, ano yan
Mid-range.
mid-range elbow jumpers from near the free throw line. So tinitake na shots nitong si Kobe Davis.
And of course, if he wants to progress further in his basketball career, no, being an undersized, well, he's playing as a tweener right now, 3 or 4. Pero in the next level, pang-guardia na lang yung height niya. So he does have to extend his range as Nablo lost the handle there.
Wow!
Napaganda pa.
Oo nga. And Vincent Nablo, yeah, first attempting a wayward floater because Mamadou Torres was right in front of him, but he was able to get the offensive rebound and got that very, very awkward shot to go. See it once again. This is the first attempt by Nablo. And look at that, meron na nakakapit sa kanya, but still was able to put that ball in and has a chance for an old school three-point play. Vincent Nablo. Ooh, barely getting that one to go. That was Vincent Nablo. Nonetheless, New Era Hunters is now up 10-7. Fatima University right now staying on the right side of the court. Now they go to Mamadou from the free throw line. Now Mamadou Torres has developed that soft touch from mid-range.
Got that friendly bounce. No? Just kissed it off the rim, and they're allowed the ball to roll in.
His second bucket, 4 points in the game now for Mamadou Torres. In their last game, he got 17 points and 5 rebounds in their win versus Enduran College.
And he's getting the better of Adams in their matchup as of this moment.
Chamzon back to Mamadou. That time a bit out of control on the release by Torre. Now here's Tolentino inside to Adams. Adams goes to the middle but misses the shot. Now Gomez, he has enough time but loses the ball to the baseline with 0.9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Let's see what the Hunters can do here with this much time remaining on the clock. The heave is up, and it is too strong. It goes to the, not just to the other side of the court, but to the other court, and probably to the stage.
Tumawid na ng Valenzuela yung bola.
In the meantime, our score is 10-9, and when we return, we're going to the second quarter. We now return to that shot of Mamadou Torre enjoying his drink from the bench of the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. Our second quarter is underway. This time, Fatima going small ball.
Much deserved break para kay Mamadou Torre. He had 4 points in that first quarter and that poster on Adams.
That's
and
right.
This is Adams' opportunity naman to try and dominate down low, seeing that Torre is on the bench.
And there he is, sorry, Jesus. Adams.
Might have gotten away with a travel there, but
Right.
of course, no call from our officials.
TJ Adams without Torre inside. Expect him to dominate in the paint. New Era Hunters now up 12-9. Corner three on the way. That is out. Coming from Loyola. Chamzon, the jumper is good. Right in front of TJ Adams. And look at him trying to seal off his man. And that foul will be called against Templo Nuevo.
And this might be New Era's game plan here in the second quarter. Maybe try to get Adams more touches in the paint, which will collapse the defense of Fatima. So it's up to him as well to kick it out to his shooters.
Right, several open shooters on the left side of the court, but the ball was late. Now Tolentino goes for the mid-range, but does not get the bucket to go. Phoenix running. Gomez fakes, drives baseline, and steps on the baseline. So turnover once again for the Phoenix of Fatima University.
And now Adams will sit on the bench. So it's going to be an all-Filipino lineup for both teams here in the second quarter.
And expect the pace to pick up here. Tolentino fires a three, offline, offensive rebound by the Hunters. Here's Nablo. Oh, what a pass inside! The look away by Nablo as Manzano completes that play. That was Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, Steve Nash-esque.
Oh, a great recognition there from Nablo.
Looking to the shooter position on the left corner, and then
Ayan,
just
no? Kita natin sa
Yes.
replay.
And then-
Seeing the cutting, his cutting teammate, Manzano, yes. Wide open for that layup.
now here he is once again, proving to be one of the exciting players to watch here, specifically in this game. Vincent Nablo. Again, a no-look pass, but this time to an opponent, Templo Nuevo, picking that pass off. Gomez, the power drive is good. And that was a man's move by Gomez, taking advantage of TJ Adams on the bench. And
Angeles got called for an unsportsmanlike foul there as soon as he gave that ball up, no?
right,
From yung initial call ng mga referees natin, nakita na parang he extended that forearm sa mukha ng kanyang defender, and our officials are heading over to the replay center right now.
see it once again. Oh, there it was.
A little love tap
Oo nga.
from backhanded slap.
Oo, parang hindi naman sila, parang may tinanggal lang siyang dumi sa baba.
Oo, may nakita lang, pinunasan lang yung pawis.
Ang lambing.
Angeles, who just checked into the game for
Right.
Adams, being instructed by their coaching staff to
Take it
try and
easy.
keep his cool. Oo.
Yes.
And siya yung main reliever ni Adams. So, syempre,
Right.
importante din yung minutes niya na habang nakaupo si Adams, maging productive pa rin siya on the floor.
That's right.
And yun na nga, our referees stick with their initial call.
Chamson is now getting ready to shoot 2 free throws after that unsportsmanlike foul called against Angeles of New Era University Hunters.
Tiamzon ties this ball game up at 14. Still a low-scoring affair. Very
Right.
defensive-oriented for both of these teams.
Regardless if the imports are on the floor, no, the defense is still there. However, Tiamzon misses his second, so we're tied at 14. Chance here for the Phoenix to take the lead back. Ace Tiamzon goes to the right and gets that layup to go. What a move by Ace.
Great use of a crossover to freeze Angeles in place, and Angeles was unable to catch up to Tiamzon.
And watch out. Ito na naman yung lambingan ni Tiamzon at ni Angeles.
Oh, man, things getting a little chippy
That's
between
right.
these two.
Gallardo now, and whistle was blown. So, was that I believe that's a reach-in foul or holding foul. In the meantime, we have a report from the courtside. We turn you over to Beyonce Puspus.
Respect, prayer, and work is the mantra of the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix, as shared by their head coach, Ralph Rivera. He knows that they're up against a team that is good at dominating the game, so they've studied the Hunters and even scouted them individually. So he chooses to focus on lifting his players' spirits. Positivity is the key to him, and even with the tight match happening right now, he said that he's not the type of coach to say bad words, as he always attempts to keep his cool. Although that proves to be challenging as of the moment, but let's see how it'll turn out. Evan and Kyle?
Thank you, Beyonce, for those insights. And tama, Coach Rivera, no, of Fatima University, of course, he is really a detailed-oriented coach, individual pa niyang in his scout, doing the due diligence on the New Era University Hunters.
Yes, and also preaching positivity to well, the rest of the coaching staff and the players, that regardless of how intense the match can be, you just have to focus on the task at hand. And just a little fun fact, I was almost part of Coach Ralph Rivera's coaching staff dito sa Olfu, but this was way back in 2014, 10 years ago. But nalayaan lang ako sa pag-commute from Mandaluyong to Antipolo. No? Sabi ko, Coach, masyado maaga yung practice. 7 a.m. from Mandaluyong to Antipolo. Sabi ko, Coach, thank you. But
Talaga itong partner ko, sayang naman.
But for the few times that I was able to attend their practice, grabe yung philosophies na talagang ini-instill ni Coach Ralph Rivera sa mga players niya. Sobrang sipag. And you can see naman on how they play their game. It's a new era then as well. You can see what type of culture that they are trying to build in their basketball program.
In the meantime, Gomez scores once again for the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. Pero ito na naman, si Vincent Nablo finding the bigs inside. Again, Manzano, that time alley-oop, may kasama pang foul. See it once again. Nablo going to the middle and putting that ball up for Manzano.
Maganda yung connection nito ni Nablo and ni Manzano. Kanina pa nagiging recipient ito si Manzano ng mga passes ni Nablo. Nablo has a knack for finding his teammates, whether they're open or not so open.
In the meantime, Bencalo missed that three-point attempt. Nablo streaking, but his pass picked off. Parang ganun yung nangyayari kay Vincent Nablo. No? May maganda siyang pasa, tapos yung susunod turnover, tapos ganun ulit.
Nababasa din kasi ng defense ng Fatima yung mga gusto gawin ni Nablo. No? They know that when he attacks, parang pass first pa rin eh.
Right.
Gusto niyang gawin.
In the meantime, carving space underneath was Manzano and getting that bucket to go for the Hunters of New Era.
And si Gomez, sumabit-sabit pa dun sa cameraman natin, parang mala spider web.
Fatima University now down by 2 with under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. And I spoke too soon as a 3 was knocked down by Kevin Loyola.
Not a lot of threes in this game so far. Loyola opening it up for his team. Angeles being pressured by Tiamzon.
They tried to dump it once again down to Manzano, but deflected by Fatima University. However,
that pass was a little behind. No?
Yes. Oh, no whistle there. But it does not matter to Tolentino as he still got that bucket to go.
And good presence of mind for Tolentino to take that shot. No, he could have gotten called for a traveling. Some players might have stopped in their tracks, but credits to him for kissing that ball off the glass. 2 points pang naging resulta.
Good entry pass, but they kick it back out. The three is up, and it was short. Ball went over the backboard, and the possession goes back to the New Era Hunters. They now up 22-21, under 3 minutes remaining in the second period. Kobe Davis goes back to the floor, as well as Mamadou Torre. And let's see if TJ Adams will be tapped in once again, with Mamadou back in the game for the Phoenix. Here is Tolentino. They swing it to the left side. Manzano. 3 to shoot for the Hunters. That 3 attempt did not hit the ring, so it's a shot clock violation against New Era.
And kakapasok pa lang ni Mamadou Torre, but immediately you feel his presence on the floor, especially on the defensive end, challenging that shot.
And great job by Mamadou Torre, not just manning the middle, no, but also getting out to challenge three-point shooters. Bencalo, they go to the middle to Texon. Now Romero, who's also back on the floor. Kobe Davis, and that is how fundamentally sound Kobe Davis is. That mid-range game in effect for Kobe.
Oo, mala Kobe. Yung tira na yan, no? Turning towards his right shoulder, hitting it off the glass. Very nice shot.
Now they go down low to TJ Adams versus Mamadou Torre. That ball was tapped. And again, outstanding defense by Mamadou, causing the turnover against the New Era Hunters.
And from my observation lang, no, very similar in height and even in build. Itong si Adams and si Torre. But what's working for Torre right now is yung energy niya seems to be a bit higher compared dito kay Adams. Even yung body language nila is a bit different.
Oh, what a drive right there. And that would be offensive interference, aka goaltending, called against TJ Adams. Bencalo will get the point.
Good effort there to try and go for that block. Pero syempre naiiwan na siya, so he was a bit late, half a second late,
Right.
rather.
As Bencalo already, the ball was already hit the glass, no? In the meantime, corner three, buried by Tolentino right there for New Era.
Just like that, we are knotted up once again, 25 all.
Texon trying to get himself, oh, check that, that was Bencalo trying to get himself free. Now here's Romero. Kobe Davis, baseline J, money.
And as you mentioned nga, kanina when he took that three-pointer, we really know Davis to be a mid-range shooter, and he's shown in the past 2 trips just how good he is from that 15-foot line extended.
Right.
Almost the same spot this time, from a little bit towards the corner for Davis, all net. And once again, medyo nagiging physical yung labanan natin dito.
And basically that was courtesy of Franz Angeles, no? Getting Kobe Davis all tied up, and Angeles getting the benefit of the call. However, missed the free throw.
And Fatima is in the penalty. That's why Angeles is at the free throw line. And Angeles trying to bring a bit of physicality off of the bench and maybe spark a fire underneath his team. This is a very important game for both of these teams, but you could argue that it's a bit more important for New Era, seeing that they are 3-2 right now.
Right.
They will shoot up the standings, obviously, if they get a win over Fatima. Fatima still spotless with a 5-0 record.
Possession swings back to New Era after that steal. However, I believe that was an unforced error. No?
Yes, it was.
In the meantime, a timeout has been called by New Era University Hunters. We will take a short break, and we'll be right back after this. 31 seconds remaining in the second period. Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix holding on to a 1-point lead, scores 27 to 26. The possession stays with New Era Hunters. Enough time here for 2 more plays at least. They go down low to TJ. TJ, the fake. Oh! Mamadou was able to recover, but just a split second too late, and Mamadou was actually calling for a travel. Nonetheless, that foul will go against him, and TJ Adams will go to the line for 2.
TJ Adams showing us his footwork, going baseline. Torre thought he was going for that shot, but spinning back towards the middle, fishing for that foul, but failing to hit that first free throw.
That's right. So far, I believe, yeah, TJ Adams only has 2 points so far in this game. And right now, he has 1 more free throw coming. 22 remaining here. Overshoots that free throw. But ball bounced to the hands of Franz Angeles, who will go for the drive and trying to find TJ Adams, who wasn't expecting that pass.
Angeles got caught in no man's land there. Left his feet with nowhere to pass, no one to pass to, nowhere to go.
And with 10.7 seconds remaining in the second period, another timeout has been called. And the NAASCU will return after some words from our sponsors.
Pinoy!
10.7 seconds remaining in the first half. It is Fatima ball. Enough time for one last play. Romero inbounding from the sideline. They go to Kobe. Now it's Bencalo. 5 seconds remaining. Mamadou, the floater. That's strong. And there's the heave by Tolentino, but it didn't have any chance to go in. So after 2 quarters of play, the score is 27 to 26. Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix holding on to a 1-point lead versus the New Era University Hunters. And right now, we will take a look at the play of the game brought to you by Spalding Legacy 1000. The turn and the in-your-face jam.
That was a hammer of a dunk coming from Mamadou Torre.
Welcome to my poster, Mr. Adams.
And Adams knew it as he was smiling after that foul. Nahuli siya. Ni Mamadou, naisahan na siya.
At least nakangiti siya dun sa wallpaper ni Mamadou. In the meantime, our score once again is 27 to 26. We will take a short break, and when we return, the halftime report. Nagbabalik po tayo dito, streaming to you live from TALA Glorieta Court in North Caloocan, Metro Manila. This is our second game of the day, New Era University Hunters versus the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix, as we're now seeing some of the highlights in the first half. Our score is 27 to 26, tight game. Phoenix of Fatima University holding on to a 1-point lead. And as our third quarter is underway, this is Eman Cabiles alongside Kyle Sanchez. Our courtside reporter for this game is Miss Beyonce Puspus.
And it was a very defensive-oriented first half, no? 27 to 26, very low-scoring affair for both of these teams. Of course, the undefeated Fatima University going up against the 3-2 New Era Hunters. In the first half, pretty much even sila in almost all the major statistical categories. Yung turnovers lang nitong New Era, no? They already have 11 compared to Fatima's 8. So that's hurt them a little bit yung pag-alaga nila dito sa bola, and that's given Fatima a lot of opportunities to put points on the board. Although yun nga, defensive-oriented tong laro na to. So still, a 1-point lead right now for New Era.
That's right. The score is 28-27 after that bucket by New Era University Hunters. And they have a chance to add on to this 1-point lead. Labo, the floater, won't go. And the putback is good. Sevilla working extra hard off the glass, getting that offensive rebound and the putback to go para sa Hunters. Labaya now. Yeah, being hounded by David. Now here's Kobe Davis to Labayan, 8 to shoot. They go inside to Mamadou Torre. Good defense that time by TJ Adams.
Oh, alanganin yung angulo ni Mamadou Torre for that shot. Credit to Adams for good defense there.
In the meantime, Jared Sevilla getting another bucket inside. And so far, TJ Adams is bringing Mamadou Torre outside, no? So his teammate Sevilla can operate. Kobe Davis, another baseline jumper.
One of the more reliable mid-range scorers for Fatima University. Kobe Davis from the corner once again.
Oh, good trapping defense that time by Phoenix. In the meantime, Kobe Davis hit his head
On the stanchion,
underneath,
no?
yes. Underneath the basket, but
Buti na lang may padding.
that's right. And yeah, no whistle called as TJ Adams went straight up. In the meantime, Mamadou Torres, his second slam of the game.
No poster that time. No one defending him under that basket, but still 2 points for Mamadou Torre with an emphatic basket underneath.
Bodies on the floor. Even before that inbound.
Kita natin sa ating replay, no? Kobe Davis seeing Mamadou Torre streaking towards the basket.
Right.
Good, simple pass, finding his teammate. No one was there to challenge that shot. No one would dare.
And if you see your big man running, you have to reward him, as what Kobe Davis did that time. In the meantime, apparently the foul was against Fatima. I believe it was on Romero, who fell on the floor and holding on to his head. But Sevilla went for was awarded a free throw there.
And ball will
Plus
stay
possession
with,
pa.
it will go to New Era.
So New Era now has taken the lead back. 33-31 is our score. Barely 3 minutes have gone by here in the third period. Oh, what a escape there. But Romero was there to deflect the kick out. Nonetheless, the ball will stay with the New Era University Hunters. So far in this game, leading scorers, it's Mamadou Torre with 8 para sa Fatima University Phoenix, while it's Sevilla with 9 for the New Era University Hunters.
An offensive foul, or rather traveling there, which will give the ball back to Fatima.
chance to tie here or even take the lead with a 3 para sa Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. Labayan will go to Romero, and they go to the middle. Kobe Davis, the mid-range assassin, still very much in effect in this game.
Oo, ilista mo na pag si Kobe Davis ang tumira, especially from that mid-range area.
That's his 8th point of the game, and that time Sevilla tried to dribble his way out against 3 defenders to no avail and double black eye as he got called for the foul. In the meantime, we have a report from the court side. Here is Beyonce.
Eman and Kyle, if there's only one word we can take away from the New Era University Hunters dugout talk, it is defense. Coach Jay kept repeating time and time again about the Hunters' defense. He said na okay na pero kulang pa, kaya pahirapan natin sila sa pagtira. The Hunters are known for their exceptional defense and he wants his players to execute on the court everything that they have been working hard for in their trainings. In regards to offense, he instructs them na basahin ang kalaban at paikutin ang bola. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Beyonce. And what can you say about that report, Kyle?
Well, very insightful, first of all. Thank you, Beyonce, for that wonderful report. And tama, yung huling sinabi niya, no? They have to move that ball around to get better looks on offense. You can't go one-on-one. You can't. You have to burn a lot of time. Sometimes dun sa shot clock mo, you can't take the first available shot, even though it is available or it could be an open shot. No, you have to move that ball around, find open teammates, and make it easy on the offense so you can focus on defense.
In the meantime, Tristan Tolentino just hit a 3, and that's his 10th point of the game. And once again, he gave the lead back to New Era University Hunters. The score is 36-33 now, almost halfway here in the third quarter. Medyo bumilis yung ating laro, no? In the meantime, Kobe Davis picks that one up, pero a counter steal here by New Era. The fake, oh great passing in the interior as Jared Sevilla once again gets a bucket inside. May kasama pang foul.
And for Kobe Davis, you can't jump without knowing who to pass to, no? Doon siya naipit in the air. Nagkaroon pa ng end one opportunity itong New Era.
And that foul went against Andre Romero. Bad news for the Fatima University Phoenix, as of course Andre Romero is one of their key players. However, he hasn't gotten himself going at this game. He only has 3 points after getting that one shot to go, the 3-point shot to go in the first. Way back in the first period.
Yes, that was their first basket actually for his team. But since then, he's gone scoreless. Although he does have 4 assists, so at least he's finding his teammates for scoring opportunities.
In the meantime, the offensive rebound and attempted putback by Mamadou Torre did not go, and our officials will review. In regards to who touched it last as the ball went out of bounds after that miss by Mamadou Torre inside. And this is actually a challenge. And we see it once again. There's a second try by Torre. Oh, that was a tip by Labayan, and he claimed that it went off the knee, the left knee of TJ Adams, and I think they're right.
And that's what he was saying, no, that it did hit the knee, and yung initial call kasi the ball will go to the opposite side, but of course that's why our officials are taking a better look kasi maybe yung dun sa angle nila, no, baka hindi nila nakita from that initial call, especially how fast things have been moving here in the third quarter.
And the play is still being reviewed carefully, but what do you think, Kyle? I think it really hit the knee, no? Of the ball hit the knee of TJ Adams, and the challenge
Was successful. So a basket will count for Mamadou Torre. It was a goaltending.
Oh, goaltending.
Yes.
That was what they were.
I think that's what our officials saw.
Okay.
So 35-38.
I thought it was a matter of who touched it last. But so that shot by Mamadou Torre, it hit the glass and then a deflection was made by TJ Adams.
Yes.
So the score is 35-38. 3-point lead being protected by the New Era University Hunters. Steal here by Fatima. Counter steal. Nakakadalawang counter steal na itong si Lauzon, no?
And that was an ill-advised pass coming from Gomez. No, pwede niya na sana ibaba yung ball eh. But he saw his teammate open. But unfortunately, there were two green shirts around him.
And John Lauzon completed that play after scoring. In the meantime, Mamadou overshoots, gets it back, and finally gets the bucket to go, taking advantage of the absence of TJ Adams inside.
And just like that, TJ Adams walking over to the scorer's table to set the check back in for Mamadou Torre. You can't let him get that deep in the paint.
Tolentino tries a three, but to no avail. They get an offensive rebound. It's Sevilla once again. Nablo now. Straight away tray. Rattles out. Sayang, nasa loob na, lumabas pa.
And that's great defense coming from Fatima University. Not allowing New Era to get a clean look at the basket.
And that's right. No? They're really closing out on three-point shooters.
Mabilis yung hard closeouts no,
Yes.
ginagawa nila. Really making the shooters and the perimeter players of New Era think twice kung ano yung gusto talaga nilang gawin na 1-2-2 zone para dito sa New Era, dropping down into a 3-2 zone.
Romero to Labayan. Labayan, corner three, too strong. Three minutes remaining here in the third. Still a three-point lead for the New Era University Hunters. So far, it's just three-point shooting. Both teams not really doing a good job from shooting beyond the arc. No, only 15% for Fatima and 18% from New Era. Nablo and Chamzon called for the bump there.
Oh, Chamzon was trying to go for that double team on Nablo as he had his back turned, but medyo nagkaroon ng konting push on Nablo's back right in front of our officials.
Labayan takes a breather. Coming back in is Bencalo for Fatima University Phoenix. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third. New Era, a three is up, offline there.
But Chamzon with the ball right now. Finds Bencalo.
Corner three won't fall. For Texon.
And again, it's such a difficult task to keep Mamadou Torre off of the offensive glass. Now with Adams back on the floor, he has to do a better job of just solely focusing on keeping Mamadou Torre off the glass. And that in itself could mean a lot of things for a New Era if they're able to negate yung offensive rebounding nito ni Mamadou Torre.
Mamadou Torre's activity, especially inside the paint, is very commendable so far. However, he missed that the first free throw. But he'll have another chance to cut this lead to 2. Too strong. 2 misses from the stripe from Mamadou. Here is Vincent Nablo trying to elude Gomez.
Oh, Vincent Nablo showing us that he can go between the legs multiple times.
Oh. And offensive foul called there against Gallardo, to the delight of Bencalo. No? So that was a excessive box out. If I ever saw one. Kasi nasa 3-point area na sila, binabox
Oo,
out pa rin.
talagang ayaw talaga patanggapin.
Samantala, they go inside and kick it back out. Another 3 on the way, this time short by Texon.
Good hands there coming from Manzano. Tipping that ball away from Mamadou Torre.
Oh! And that was an N1 play. Barreling his way through. But I think, the shot will not count. I thought that was a one motion after the
you could
bump.
argue that
Yes,
as
there's the
Nablo
bump,
took
and-
that bump,
Yes.
talagang floater agad yung tinira niya after taking that hit. Well, hindi na niya drinnable yung bola
Yes.
and he no longer took an extra step even. So
Yes.
you could argue that he should have, that
Gotten
shot should have
continuation,
counted,
no?
yes.
However, the call sticks, and here's Nablo once again, missing the floater. Second try is good for Vincent Nablo.
Hindi
and
siya talaga titigil hanggat hindi
Oo.
nakakount yung floater niya.
he has been solid. In the meantime, Chanzon, nowhere to go there as he had 4 hunters on him. Ball deflected out of bounds, but it stays with the Phoenix of Fatima University. Still a 5-point lead here for the Hunters of New Era. That pass was too strong, but it was saved. Now, elbow 3 is up. Wala pa rin. So it's been a dismal shooting morning, afternoon na ngayon from beyond the arc, no, by both squads actually. Texon received the go-ahead pass and the reach and foul given up by Gallardo.
Still not in the penalty or both teams, but that
Right.
will be 2 shots for Texon.
Well, right now, New Era University is in.
Oh yes, I
penalty.
believe both teams
Yeah,
are
both
in the
teams na.
penalty.
Yeah, kanina 4 eh.
Maling
Biglang-
number yung tinitingnan ko pala doon sa scoreboard. Yung 3 pala, akala ko yun yung team fouls.
Well, actually, kanina parehong 4 yan. Bigla naging parehong 5. So, I believe we have some confirmation to be done.
Baka ano lang, kanina pa nagka-technical difficulty yung
Right.
scoreboard, so medyo may konting delay lang.
In the meantime, Texon missing his first free throw and his second as well.
Fatima has had numerous opportunities to
Oo.
tie this game up or even get the lead, no? But they are still in striking distance. But yung missed free throws nila, that could hurt them in the 4th quarter.
Here is Nablo. To Angeles, back to Nablo. 5 to shoot for New Era. The shot is up, but that is short. Ball tapped into the hands of Nablo, who scores once again. And this guy, really a cerebral player para dito sa New Era Hunters. Gomez now, they swing it to the other side, but back to him. Fires a 3 and knocks it down. Gomez cuts the lead down to 4. And I don't think New Era will have enough time to put up a shot here as our 3rd quarter ends. The score is 44-40. New Era University Hunters up by 4 over the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. We now go to the fourth and final quarter of this game between the New Era University Hunters and Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. Streaming to you live from TALA GLORIETA Court in North Caloocan. This is 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 alongside Kyle Sanchez, and our courtside reporter is 𝐍ᴜᴅᴜ. The score is 44-40. New Era protecting a 4-point lead. But first possession of the fourth quarter belongs to Fatima University. And here we go. Labayan. Oh, what a play right there. Capped off by 𝐍𝐿𝑜. And the lead is down to 2 para sa New Era University Hunters. Angeles at the post goes strong. And the shot was also strong. Loyola open for the elbow three. That won't go. TJ Adams pulls down the rebound. Here's David. They go inside to TJ. And a foul quickly given up by 𝐍𝐶𝐜ℒ. Ace 𝐍𝐶𝐜ℒ, nothing much he can do there without the presence of Mamadou Torre. Corner three, nothing there. Offensive rebound by TJ Adams. So that three was deep from Angeles, pero wala pa rin. Fatima University now on the attack. Gomez using the 𝐍𝐶𝐜ℒ pick. Back to Ace and now to Templo Nuevo. There's a three up by Templo Nuevo, but it won't go.
The offense of Fatima wasn't really going anywhere in that possession, just moving the ball around the perimeter, passing it around, pero nothing really developing in terms of their offense. But
yes, as there was always a defender right in front, no, kung sino man may hawak ng bola sa side ng Fatima University.
That's right, and hindi nila maipasok sa painted area yung bola. It was all around the perimeter.
In the meantime, they try to go inside, and I believe that was an offensive foul. Either an offensive foul or a 3-second violation against one of the green shirts of New Era University Hunters. Nonetheless, the score is still 44-42. New Era University has yet to score here in the fourth quarter.
Fatima University's unbeaten record at stake right now.
Loyola down low. Kicks out to Gomez. 5 to shoot. Gomez, the runner off the glass and into the bucket.
And just like that, we're tied up at 44 apiece. Nablo being double teamed here.
Nablo was able to skip a pass. Now Angeles, the straightaway three is money.
That's a big three by Angeles. Not much contribution in terms of offense here today. Physicality talaga niya yung naambag niya sa team niya. But that time, getting separation for his team with that three-pointer.
Gomez cannot answer back, but 𝐍𝐶𝐜ℒ was there for the putback.
Yeah, at the right place at the right time. Tong si 𝐍𝐿. The ball falling in his lap, wasting no time before Adams got there.
And right there, using height and heft, TJ Adams scoring inside. Templo Nuevo now to Loyola. 𝐍𝐶𝐜ℒ thought about a three. Now it's Labayan. 7 to shoot. 𝐍𝐶𝐜ℒ fires one up and sinks it.
Yung pag-countdown ng New Era bench that time, nag-backfire. And sometimes tayo mga player, yung pinapractice mo yan, pag bata ka, yung mga countdown shots, so sometimes mas napofocus ka pa when the clock is not in your favor.
In the meantime, we have a report from our courtside correspondent. We turn you over to Beyonce.
What an intense match. Alam nyo, Eman and Cal, defense truly is the name of the game. And Our Lady of Fatima University head coach Ralph thinks that his team is lacking in this area. He pleads the Phoenix to work harder and work smarter. He's requiring extra effort from them in this last quarter. He wants them on guard every second. Be ready and be alert were his exact words, because he's well aware that if they want to win this game, they better give it their all and even more. Back to you.
Thank you very much, V. And that time, Chamzon missing a straightaway three kung kailan walang bantay, no? Tsaka hindi niya na-shoot.
Oh.
In the meantime, TJ Adams getting his way inside as he scores once again and giving New Era University Hunters a 2-point lead. Well, I think it's a 4-point lead now. Yes, it is. Medyo may delay ulit ang ating scoreboard. Samantala, a timeout has been called. NAASCU will return after some words from our sponsors. We now return to the action. 5 minutes and 43 remaining in this game between New Era University Hunters and Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. New Era up 53-49. This is Eman Cabiles, kasama pa rin si Kyle Sanchez. And from the courtside, it's Beyonce Puspus. Mamadou Torre now handing it off to Gomez. Gomez back inside to Mamadou. Mamadou will try to power his way in. And successful! May kasama pang fall doon against TJ Adams.
That was a good play to free up itong si Mamadou Torre down by the baseline, and he only needed 2 or 3 dribbles to carve out some space, and using that muscle to
That's right.
free him up for that N1 basket. Adams did the best he could.
That is like a gladiator match down there in the paint.
Oh.
Mamadou Torre prevailing.
Literal.
However, missing the free throw, Romero picks up the rebound but misses the mid-range. Nonetheless, the lead is down to 2 New Era Hunters. Nablo, back to him. 5 to shoot for the Hunters. He finds a teammate inside once again. This time, that was Basibika, Aldrin Basibika, and that's the 3rd time that Nablo was able to make an assist like that, no? The second alley-oop. In the meantime, Gomez, that bounce didn't go for him. Vincent Nablo pulled down the rebound, and a foul will be called against Labayan.
And for Nablo, no, he does have that knack of finding an open teammate, cutting to the basket that time, especially off of screens. Nakikita niya yung mga cutters nila. And 4 points na tuloy ang naging kalamangan.
In the meantime, a bit of confusion here. No timeout has been called, pero for some reason, nagpuntahan sa bench yung players in New Era University.
It looks like someone's bleeding, you know. Itong si
TJ Adams, is it?
I believe so, no? He's looking at his hand. There seems to be blood on his hand, as we see there, no? A lot of blood, actually, on his left hand. So maybe we'll get a report as we close this game out as to what happened. and if he'll be able to come back into this ball game with 4 minutes remaining.
In the meantime, back on the floor is Lauzon for the Hunters of New Era. Medyo nakat yung playing time ni Lauzon because of the stellar performance in this game by Vincent Nablo. However, Nablo missed the last floater that he attempted, and you're right, there is some blood as
I think the blood
Labayan is coming from. Labayan is checking. Well, he saw some blood splattered
there
on
was
his jersey.
On his jersey, and there seems to be some on the floor. Check ko nga, baka ako din meron. Talsikan ba ako? Wala naman.
So, yeah, they have to determine who's bleeding right now. Because, yeah, DNA is splattering all over the court.
Oo.
However, the play continues. Oh, what a drive there, but missing the layup was Davis. Oh, check that. That was Gomez. The Hunters have a 4-point lead, under 4 minutes to go. Vincent Nablo. Skip pass. Sevilla tries to power his way through and getting that basket to go. Jared Sevilla, very solid so far in this game.
6-point lead now for the Hunters.
Oh, Labayan trying to drive and drop, but that pass was deflected and it was too low for Mamadou to pick up. Right now, New Era Hunters looking good against the unbeaten Fatima University Phoenix. Nablo, the jumper, short. Oh, the putback. Sorry, missed there.
Oh, the presence of Mamadou Torres still in effect, even though he's not there actively challenging that shot.
And Vincent Nablo trying to check himself at the same time.
Holding on to his foot and
Holding
his
on.
Achilles, but seems
Right.
to be okay. And mukhang mailalakad naman niya, no?
And more importantly, mahabol niya yung hininga.
Oo.
Style.
Konting pahinga.
Mukhang style eh.
Oo, no? Just catching his breath,
And
giving
then-
himself a few extra seconds.
Yes, also nag-ayos din ng t-shirt, ng jersey, ng shorts.
Baka gusto niya mag-CR muna, no? Hintayin naman natin siya if ever, no?
Nonetheless, yeah, Vincent Nablo was able to keep the possession for New Era University Hunters. Now here's TJ Adams.
And 2 seconds left on the
Right,
shot clock.
and they're not aware. And that won't count even if it had gone in.
And coming off of a dead ball situation, you have to be aware of how much time you have, not just on the game clock, but of course on the shot clock as well. And an opportunity for Fatima to cut this lead down and save their unbeaten record.
Right. Score is 57-51. Still a 6-point lead here. As we are now looking at our fan of the game, brought to you by Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba.
And these are costly errors towards the end game. Davis not able to get that pass.
Right. And right now, for Our Lady of Fatima University, so far their offense has been, I believe, disarray, no? Is in disarray.
Parang di nila alam yung gusto nilang
Yes.
i-execute right now on offense.
That's right. In the meantime, Nablo,
Giving mini
Yes.
heart attack
Right.
sa ating mga colleagues.
actually he bumped our control center here at may namatay na monitor. Samantala, with 2 minutes and 29 remaining in the game, a timeout has been called. We will take a short break and we'll return to the action after a few words from our sponsors. We now return to the action. Still a 6-point lead being protected here by New Era University Hunters versus the Fatima University Phoenix. New Era has 11 seconds to shoot and try to add on to the 6-point lead. They skip it to the other side. Oh, the drop to TJ Adams, but he misses the point-blank shot. Labayan controls the rebound. To Romero fakes the three and called for the blocking foul there with Sevilla.
And neither team in the penalty right now, so they can afford that foul to at least force itong Fatima to set up their half-court offense, which they have not done a good job of so far here in the fourth quarter. Their half-court offense has been in this array. Yung opensa ng New Era has done their job in scouting the usual suspects of Fatima, and they have negated their scoring, at least in the half-court here.
Romero, only 3 points in this game, hit 1-3 in the first period, pero hindi pa nakakashoot ever since. And the last 2 minutes has been called out by our venue announcer, Anjo Perey. Vincent Nablo, he has orchestrated this New Era University here and has positioned them for a victory. But there's still enough time here for the Fatima University Phoenix to mount a comeback.
Yeah, still a lot of time. Only a 6-point lead for New Era.
2-possession game here for New Era. However, the possession is with the Phoenix of Our Lady of Fatima University. Here's Labayan to Kobe, down low to Mamadou. Mamadou, the bump. Oh, that time TJ Adams got the rejection.
Mamadou Torre has had the better of TJ Adams for majority of this game, but what a time for him to get that defensive stop on Mamadou Torre. Adams.
Oh, and he gets the jumper to go off the glass.
Nonchalant lang, no?
Oh.
Parang gusto na talagang umuwi.
And that prompted Coach Ralph Rivera to call a timeout for the Fatima University. See it once again, the denial by TJ Adams. And on the other end, he hits a midi of the board. Old school move there by TJ Adams. New Era University Hunters up 59-51. We will take a short break and resume the action. Off rhythm today as he misses first free throw. Second try, and finally Andre Romero sees the ball going into the ring.
Still alive are the Phoenix. Only an 8-point lead, pero 1 minute na lang. Oh, yes, 7-point lead. Sorry, math is really not my strong suit. No, I failed college algebra multiple times. I apologize.
TMI, Kyle,
TMI, TMI. May trauma pa din eh. Pag nakakita ako ng numbers, may PTSD ako dyan eh. Parang war veteran lang.
In the meantime, of that rebound by TJ Adams, Kobe Davis gave up a foul. However, Fatima University still has 2 more fouls to give before they go into penalty. So New Era University Hunters will inbound from backcourt. Under a minute to go, 58.8 seconds to be exact. Sevilla will inbound for the Hunters of New Era University. Lauzon receives. Basibica. Oh, the defense has sagged off. Now it's Lauzon going right. The kick out, Nablo still won't shoot, and that ball was deflected out of bounds by Labayan with 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock of New Era.
Just one more basket from the Hunters will definitely put this game away and deal the Phoenix their first loss of the season. But offensive foul ang tinawag kay Lauzon. Hinawi daw si Kobe Davis. A good defense from Davis.
And here's another break for Fatima University, as Lauzon was called for that hook.
They have to get a quick basket now. Speaking of the Phoenix, they can't afford to waste too much time off of the clock. 39 seconds na lang ang nalalabi dito sa ating 4th and final quarter. Malaki-laki pa yung hahabulin nila. Well, it's not that big, but of course, time is not on their side. 7 points.
3-possession game here. Romero, straightaway 3, money! And that 7-point lead is down to 4 right now.
They only wasted 9 seconds off of the game clock there. Cutting this lead.
They're trying to go for the trap, but that trap was evaded. Now Sevilla almost got that entry pass.
Almost a turnover on Adams as well.
20.9 seconds remaining in this game. The lead is down to 4 after that big 3-point shot by Andre Romero of Fatima University. A timeout has been called. We will stay on air, and right now, Kyle, with 15 seconds on the shot clock, 5 seconds differential between game clock and shot clock. The possession is with New Era University Hunters. What do you expect New Era to do in this offensive thrust?
Well, the common defensive scheme in situations like this, is trying to go for the steal right away. If in 2 or 3 seconds you can't get a steal, then you play the foul game, and hope that New Era misses their free throws. Ball goes back to Fatima, and they should try to get a quick basket.
So far, would you believe that the free throw shooting for both teams have been miserable? Only 15% from the line for Fatima, pero New Era only 40%. So, if you're New Era, sino ang gusto mong padala sa free throw line if ever that Fatima plays the foul game?
Well, the steadier hands are of course the usual suspects, like itong sila Nablo. You could also give it to Sevilla, who is steady from the line. For Fatima naman, as much as possible, you can try doubling off of Adams, and then as soon as he catches that ball, foul him. But that might be it for this ball game. Basibica, the recipient of an alley-oop knockout play.
And what a time to break down on the defensive end by the Fatima University Phoenix as Basibica, look at him, just standing there right in the middle for the alley-oop and hand down, man down, as Basibica gives New Era University Hunters a 6-point lead with only 19.5 seconds remaining in the game.
The defensive lapse there, falling asleep itong Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix at such a crucial juncture in this game. They were expecting siguro may magpa-pop out towards the corner where they could try and double. Itong si Basibika naman just standing in the middle of the paint. You wouldn't think that of all people, siya pa yung makakatanggap ng pasa. But yun nga, kaya nga tinatawag na knockout play.
And yes, I mean, there's a player wide open inside, 5 feet away. How could you not recognize that?
Oh, and this could be the first loss. No, in 19.5 seconds, we will know if this will be the first loss of the Phoenix in this season, which will leave St. Clair as the only unbeaten team so far.
Right.
Dito sa NAASCU season 22.
The lead is 6 for the New Era University Hunters. 61-55. 19 seconds remaining. Let's see if they're going to attempt another 3. Romero, great denial there. Kobe Davis. Now it's Romero. Deep 3, offline. Sevilla pulls down the rebound. And that is it. No longer unbeaten is the Fatima University Phoenix as the New Era University Hunters gets the big W in this game.
Fatima will fall to 5-1, while itong New Era naman will go up to 4-2, putting themselves in a better position before this game started. 55 for Fatima, 61 para sa New Era. Great defensive showing from both of these teams, really making life difficult for each other. But in the end, New Era just made the necessary plays and the right stops on the defensive end to pull away.
In the meantime, we have our best player of the game, brought to you by Spalding Legacy 1000, and he is now with Beyonce Push Push.
I am now with Synergy's best player of the game, Jared Sevilla, with 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. Hi, Jared. Congrats on winning the game. You've won so greatly, so everyone's curious how you managed to do that. What do you think was that one thing your team did or one thing your team have that led you to winning this game and handing Our Lady of Fatima University their first ever defeat for this season?
Yun talaga, pinag-aralan namin sila. Tsaka yung ano nila, transition open sila. Yun, lagi kami nasa unahan. Sabi ni Coach, lagi lamang sa harapan. Basta bumaba kayo, tsaka yung stamina namin, dagdagan namin, tsaka yung effort, tsaka yung depensa.
Sounds great. And speaking of your coach, sabi niya sa akin in our pregame interview that one of your team's main challenges is that you tend to get relaxed towards the end of the game. So in this game, we definitely did not see that. We saw all of you fighting tooth and nail until the very last second. So how did you manage to overcome that tendency to get relaxed? Did you change your mindset? What happened?
Kasi last game namin, lagi kami nagkukulap sa third quarter and fourth quarter. Yun, dinagdagan namin yung effort namin, tsaka yun, pang-condition kami lahat, nagpa-condition ng katawan na bawat isa, nagtitiwala sa sarili, walang sisiyan, tsaka bawi lang lagi. Yun.
Tama, bawi lang palagi. So now is your time to thank your supporters. Do you have any message to anyone?
Sa pamilya ko sa Pagbilao, yun, binabati ko sila. Miss na miss ko na kayo, tsaka yung mama ko lalo, nasa langit na, tsaka yung pamilya ng girlfriend ko, yung girlfriend ko, I love you. Yun.
That is so sweet. Again, congratulations for winning, and here is our best player of the game, Eman and Kyle.
Thank you very much, Beyonce, and congratulations to Jared Sevilla for being our Synergy best player of the game. And also, magandang hapon po sa inyo, sa lahat ng taga-Pagbilao, Quezon. No, I hope everybody's safe and dry there after the 2 storms na dumaan sa atin at may parating pa yata ulit. Anyway, once again, congratulations to New Era University Hunters for getting the victory here over the Fatima University Phoenix. In the meantime, wag po kayong aalis. We still have 3 more games to go. Up next, it's AMA University Kings going up against the Holy Angel University. So this is promising to be a good, fast game again, no? Holy Angel versus Ama. So wag po kayong aalis. And this production of the NAASCU Seniors Basketball is brought to you by Nudge Plus.